Sad story to share with you. A community in mourning tonight following a crash that killed a well-known author and survivor of the Holocaust. He was crossing a street near his home in Hillsboro when he was hit by a car. He was rushed to the hospital by ambulance, but later died from his injuries. Jennifer Dowling joins us live at the Hillsboro Public Library, where he frequently spoke about his experiences.
That's right. There are lots of people in the library behind me who knew and loved Alter Wiener. They say his message was that of love and understanding despite all he'd been through.
He was so happy to make an impact, to make a change, to have people think differently about hating other people.
Alter Wiener was just a young boy when his family was killed by the Nazis. After surviving the concentration camps, he moved to Israel and then the U.S., coming to Oregon in 2000. He published his autobiography, From a Name to a Number, and started speaking at local schools and public libraries about his experiences.
So I do share my story, as mentioned before, and the responses are amazing.
Despite the trauma, Alter often used humor to reach those who might not otherwise understand what happened during that dark period of our history. Librarian and friend CYNTHIA Peterson says he always had a presence of peace around him and a love for life.
He brought us laughter and tears and more laughter, and he was just so much fun.
Alter was proud of the effect his presentations had on young people. After speaking at schools in Hillsboro and across Oregon, the letters started pouring in. In the end, he had nearly 88,000, some from kids telling him they'd been thinking about suicide, but after hearing him speak, changed their minds.
Oh, he had binders full of letters, and he cherished those letters.
This was an exceptional human being, and we've experienced an exceptional loss today.
The library has set up a display honoring Alter, assuring his wisdom will continue to inspire future generations.
He would love to live on teaching through his book.
And friends and neighbors tell me that Alter was very active at 92 years old, always walking, so they weren't surprised that he was out walking the night that he was hit. As for the driver, they will not face charges. Hillsboro police tell us that it was dark that night. He was not in a marked crosswalk, and he was wearing dark clothing. Back to you.